Hey gang, Jim Spellos here. Well, not on camera actually, but you know what I mean. Anyway, ever work in Google Sheets and need to extract information from a cell? Well, in Excel, there's a tool called text to columns that can help you pull stuff out. But in Google Sheets, they have some pretty cool tools that we want to talk about right now that are called Regex. Let's take a look. I'm going to take a look right now at cell B2. And what I want to do with cell B1 is pull out the numbers that are in all of the cells in column A. And so to do this, the first of the tools we're going to talk about is RegexExtract, extracting information. A couple of ways to do this, but straightforward. When you put in the RegexExtract, then follow it with a parentheses, the first argument is going to be, well, it's pretty straightforward. It's where is the cell that we want to extract from, and that's going to be A2. We can probably see it right here. In fact, let me go back here and get this in full screen so you can see it a little more. So we see A2, so it's telling us we want to pull from what's in cell A2. What's next is the argument, what we want to choose from. And that quote, bracket, 0 to 9 plus, well, this is what it means. Everything's inside of quotes. The 0 through 9 means we want any number. We have to put those in square brackets. And the plus at the end of that means we want all of the numbers that are in succession beginning with the first number. So A2 says we want to pull from A2, and that 0 to 9 plus says we want to pull out the first string of numbers. When we hit enter there, we're going to see that it pulls out 1999. If we were to scroll down and autofill, we would see that the first set of numbers in A3, A4, A5, and A6 all get pulled out, although do look at A3 because it pulls out the first set of numbers. Yet still, really, really useful. A couple other things we can do with this regex approach. We can use RegexExtract, and in this case, again, tell it we want to extract from A2, but this time we want the first 3 characters extracted. To do that, we put in 3 dots. If you wanted the first 2 characters, guess what? Put in 2 dots. So put in 3 dots within quotes, close it up, and then we pull out red. And again, auto-filling down the rest of that column, we'll pull out 199, SYR, CAB 202, you get the idea. By the way, last 3 characters works similar, although instead of just 3 dots, it's 3 dots and a $sign. That will pull out the last 3 characters. So we see in D2, what it's pulling out is 999. Beneath that, 010, 015, the last 3 letters of blanc, A, and C. All of that really, really useful if we wanted just to pull out a short amount from the beginning or the end. We also have other similar formulas in this regex category. Instead of extract, we could go regex match, and we can get a true or false statement. So what I want to know here is in A2 is the phrase 1999, we're putting it in quotes, anywhere in the body of that text. If it is, it'll come up true. And as we autofill down, it will also come up true for A3, but A4, A5, and A6 obviously come up false. Lastly, in this regex quick hit conversation is regex replace, where we're pulling out, first of all, what's in A2. Now, instead of in quotes and then in brackets, we're using the quotes /D plus. That will always also choose the first set of numbers. It's actually similar to if we had put the 0 through 9 in the bracket. So either way you want to work it, it's going to work for you. The plus is important because it'll pull out all the numbers. But in regex replace, there's a third argument. And what is it we want to replace it with? Well, we want the word vintage in there. You'll notice I put it in quotes, and you're also going to notice in there are spaces at the beginning and the end, which look, sort of fine here, but when the number is at the beginning, we can see that we're doing a little bit of odd sort of layout there. But let's just play with this just for one more second as we'll go back to A2, or I should say F2, and before we get to regex replace, I'm going to type in the word trim and then put the entire regex replace in parentheses. That's going to trim the leading and ending characters from there. So now since I put it in F2, if I want to autofill down, we're going to get rid of some of that extra space that was there. Trim has nothing to do with regex replace or regex extract or regex match, but can be used anywhere you want, both in Google Sheets as well as in Excel. And that is the Minute Tech for today. I am Jim Spellos. Hope you enjoyed this. Keep watching. More cool tools to follow.